I was always a fan of Bink's work on everything he's done with between Jay-Z and all the ridiculous hip hop shit he did. And this is random. I was in the studio in LA working on this on Coco's solo joint. Um, and I walked by, I kept hearing this arpeggiation thing when I walked by, and yo, I was like, what is that? And it was Bink in there doing messing around. He's just working on something. I was like, man, I think I could use that piece, that little piece that you got right there. And he gave it to me, and I made this song, wrote it around it. So that's pretty much how it happened. And then Eve being on it, I think that was a label thing. She was really blowing up with Rough Riders at that moment, and getting her on there was dope. And I think Tyrese is also in that video.
Oh wow.
Yeah. So that's how. But my favorite song from that Coko solo album is my joint "Bigger Than We," the ballad.
I'm gonna add that to Spotify.
Yeah. That was a moment. So that's how that happened.
So like why of course like we said before, Coco's the lead singer of SWV, obviously. One of the most distinctive voices in R&B. A key success to what SWV ended up becoming, right? So, but unfortunately, the solo album, commercially speaking, it didn't do that great. Because you would think naturally that SWV success would translate to her solo album, but for some reason it didn't. In your opinion, what do you think contributed to that?
When people fall in love with a group, they don't always like to see it go away. I think. I think their loyalty is to the group
Mm,
at times, and so it's very. I think it's sometimes it's hard for people to uh, disassociate themselves from the group. They don't want to. There's a resistance to doing it. In order to get over that resistance is very difficult. Peter Cetera from Chicago, he did it. Michael Jackson did it, but it's very, very difficult to do because people associate you with the thing that they first, fell in love with you with. So
mm. No, that makes a lot of sense. That makes a lot of sense. Like you said, you given examples where it's been successful, like Michael Jackson, Beyonce.
mm,
There's plenty of others, but I guess it doesn't always, work like that.